That's not what we want. This. Good morning, everyone. Or afternoon, wherever you are. This is our final stream of the Jingle Jam 2025. Ends today. Today's your last chance to donate £35 to our Jingle Jam fundraiser, and in return get 15 PC game keys redeemable on Steam. We've streamed a bunch of them recently. They include games like Train Sim World 6, the Warhammer game Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, Tactical Breach Wizards. There's a game we wanted to play but we didn't get around to it called Ixiom. It's like a space city builder. There's a whole bunch of great games in the bundle, which I'm going to be getting around to playing over the festive period. You know, after a nice little period after Christmas Day, when you've not got anything to do other than eat leftovers, watch films and play games, and I'll probably be painting some little Warhammer models. The one time of the year I actually do that. But yeah, there's some great games in the bundle. Today's your last chance to get it, 14th of December. There is a link in, that's an alarm going off, there's a link in the Twitch chat now, and below the video there's a link in the description, I believe, of the YouTube stream. There's also a video up on the channel to find out more and get the link to donate. We're fundraising for Wallace And Gromit's Grand Appeal, the official charity of the Bristol Children's Hospital, helping support families and of poorly children and the poorly children themselves when they need it the most. Currently funds are going towards building the Jingle Jam building, a patient hotel where families can reside in whilst their children are receiving support for life-changing illnesses. It's a great cause, means a lot to me this year as somebody who's recently become a father. So I'm glad we've raised a total of £350, the highest we've ever raised as part of the Jingle Jam. And our original goal was £300, so we smashed that, which is amazing. And today, I intended to do this earlier in the Jingle Jam, so we'd get a couple of these streams in. But we're playing through Fallout 4 as Wallace and Gromit. Very on theme for who we're fundraising for. We'll probably continue this stream. Just a nice little thing post Jingle Jam. But the rules of this are we want to basically go through and defeat the Institute. We've got old Wallace here. There he is. He looks lovely. He's somehow made his way to Vault 111 in the Boston Commonwealth because there's some pesky rival inventors here, known as the Institute, who have been stealing his inventions. So he and Gromit have made their way here to deal with this nuisance. They're going to look to set up a neighbourhood watch, the Minutemen, build up an army of Norbots, and take down the Institute, all while using weapons we purely invent ourselves. So there's a few rules here. We have to be nice to people. You know, Wallace isn't a grumpy guy. We've got to use polite dialogue, pacifist options if possible. We've got to use an inventor's arsenal. So realistically, we're going to try to avoid any ballistic weapons. If we do, they'd be sort of pipe weapons, where possible. You know, things that it looks like Wallace could be inventing himself. But really, we want to go for those homemade contraptions, like the syringer, or the railway rifle, the thing that fires the railway rivets, and the junk jet. That's our ideal weapon. It seems very Wallace and Gromity. And then we've got a variation of survival mode turned on, so that we need to eat and drink. However, we should only really be eating cheese and tea, as Wallace would. So cheese in this game would be, you know, Blamco mac and cheese. And then I think we can get tea in the game. I think there is I did download a mod to add in various types of tea. So we'll see. And we'll try and find a more appropriate Wallace outfit. And for the time being, we need to start assembling the Neighbourhood Watch, otherwise known as the Minutemen. But that's going to be a bit tricky, considering we have to face a bunch of raiders and a Deathclaw to save them. This isn't a weapon we invented ourselves, so we can't use that. But we can scrap it at a later date. Right now, we want to try and find some junk, some bobby pins. As much junk as we can. So to save the Minutemen, we need a weapon, but we can't use any weapons we find. We need a sort of invented weapon. So we're going to head down to a little location just north of Vault 81 to grab a syringer rifle and craft some ammo for it. But to get in to where this syringer rifle is, we need a bobby pin, which we currently don't have any of. And I can't actually remember where we find any, so we're just going to look around. And we also need to gather a bunch of material for to build our syringes, bullets, whatever you want to call them. So we're just going to grab a bunch of items. I thought we'd find some bobby pins here, but maybe there aren't any in the vault. So we should probably just head on out and find Gromit, because we've not got him with us in the vault here. So let's zoom on out. I've not actually played this game on survival mode before, so we'll just go with it. And I will also add that I've been playing a lot of Fallout the past few years, but it's mainly been to gather footage for videos. So I'm very used to playing with God mode turned on, just to get rid of the encumbrance issue. Oh, no, we don't want to sit down. Just running between locations, turning the free cam on and filming. So I've not really had to do much combat. That hasn't involved me being immortal and having infinite ammo. And I've actually gotten lost. How do we get back out? And it's always horrifying in this game now when we see Wallace's face, because he is pretty terrifying. Right, so back up here. It's up this way, isn't it? There we go. We've gotten lost. Now I want to make a few changes to our special stats when we leave. because I naively put not enough points into intelligence and too many points into luck, because Wallace isn't a very lucky man. You know, he gets framed for various crimes, he gets targeted by a criminal penguin. That's not a lucky man. He is incredibly intelligent, though. And he is also, he's fairly charismatic, he's a nice guy. Do we want to, he's not very agile, I wouldn't say. Let's add another point into charisma. There we go. Then it also eventually lets us go down the route of specking a bit more into stuff like Animal Friend and getting our Gromit a bit more improved. So we're going to zoom out here. I'm gonna skip this song. I added that as a Christmas song, but it was pretty gloomy. Not the good type of Christmas gloomy, like ye old Victorian carols. Don't know what Christmas carols everyone else likes. I quite like the old, was it Good King Wenceslas? Quite like that. Now I'm a bit unsure on this about whether we allow. I feel like have we? Yeah, we. All right, hang on. Tabbing out there and tabbing back in threw off the aspect ratio. It made Gromit weirdly wide. Wallace, sorry, weirdly wide. I'm a bit unsure about whether we allow ourselves to use stim packs or just save those for Gromit, and whether we're only allowed to drink tea. We're not going to go speak to Codsworth. He's not going to be one of the robots we allow ourselves to use. Oh, shit. Oh, we've leveled up. There we go. That's sorted our health. Where are they? Is there anything in here we can have? We want some... that's not really food we'd eat, but we'll take it. Alright, we're looking for some bobby pins. I'll tell you what though. We'll level up. And we want to go down the intelligence route and get... we want to go for gun nut. No, do we? No. No, we don't. Or do we? We want to be able to modify our weapons. But considering the first weapon we're going for is... the syringer, do we want to go for something like chemist? Any chems you take last 50% far... No, that doesn't really affect us. We'll probably just go down... I mean, eventually we want to go down robotics expert, but we're not on that point yet. That could be useful at a later date. We'll go down gun nut to begin with. Well, that could be that could be good. Scrapper. So we're getting some more uncommon. So we need to get quite a few. We need to get quite a few random items to make our syringes, which is why we're just collecting a lot of junk at the moment. Well, I can't remember whether you can scrap things without first having a base in this game. That'll be interesting. Medex, sure, we'll take that. Really, we want a bobby pin. Just the one. I'm fairly sure we only need the one. A makeshift bomb. That is a weapon we can use. Because it's makeshift.
If I only had a bobby pin.
Yeah, we don't have any bobby pins. Usually they'd give you some. We'll take that. We're not going to use it, but we can scrap it. Oh, a nice red plate. Lovely. I'm not going to search for all these houses now. That would be rather boring. Oh, hello. Yeah, so we really do need to get another weapon, because just using our fists isn't great, to be honest with you. We need to find some food that's edible for Gromit. Not Gromit, Wallace. Gromit can go sort himself out. There we go. He's got some dog food. Good timing. So we need some Blamco mac and cheese, or anything we'd sort of class as food that Wallace and Gromit would eat. What would be? That'd be toast. Thanks, man. I mean, we don't really stream much on the channel, so it's good to be getting into it. We're doing a little Wallace and Gromit themed playthrough. So we're only using weapons we can invent. We've got to try and do some sort of pacifist playthrough. We've got to be nice to people. We can only eat cheese and tea and adjacent items. Here we go. Now we've got Gromit. We tried to do a little reskin of him.
Here all by yourself. You want to come with me, pal?
There we go. Here's our Wallace and Gromit.
Okay then.
It's the best we could do with the reskin, without going and paying for the various other dog breeds that you get on the creations. Rat poison, that could be useful. Actually, so whilst we're here looking around for a bobby pin, we want to go to the chemistry station, go to the syringer ammo, and we want to tag for search the bleed out syringe items. So we've got fiberglass, but we need steel. Can we tag both? Yes, let's go for the berserk one as well. So we want all of these items so we can start making some syringes. Once we get the syringer, is there anything else in here we want? I did download this T-mod, but I'm not sure how we actually get it. Refreshing beverage. Well, tea is a refreshing beverage. Oh, we've got some traps we could craft. Crap. Leave me be. Thank you, Gromit. Well, that was very on brand. Having to have Gromit save Wallace there. He's oh, so we can scrap stuff in here. Cool. Okay. He's that was fun. Anyway, we're looking at traps. We can create some traps. It would be good to... so we've not got a blacksmith level high enough to create some bear traps. Because that would be handmade, invented weapons. Alright, yeah, I'm not actually sure how we craft the tea. I don't know if the mod carried through properly. So we might just have to allow ourselves to have a bit of water. Or do we have to make it on this? We've got... Oh, there we go. There's a cup of tea. So we need purified water to make tea. There's various other types of tea. Or do we need to make a coffee cup so that we can have it? Right. So that's something else we want to look out for. And now, when we're walking about, we should be able to see anything we can scrap to get items. Let's scrap that. What else do we have? Water cooler. I mean, what we actually... We always need plenty of steel, but we need used oil. We need actual oil. See, I've not. There is a mod you can download where you can get rid of all this random junk as well. Extinguisher, asbestos. No, we need fiberglass. What else do we have here? A bit of cloth. Some more asbestos, lovely. Now there is... We're going to head off down the road shortly. But there are some blood bugs down there. And we're not going to be very good at taking them on. Because we don't have any range ability. And they can quite easily just get past us. What do we have here? Cigarette cartons? More asbestos. Breathe it in. I did read somewhere the other day that in the Fallout world... like they use so much asbestos because I think they found a cure for cancer in the world, but I might be making that up. I did read it somewhere. Some nice wood. There's not much here. We probably shouldn't be deleting all these things because we do need a bobby pin. Finding it really odd that we don't have any. Right, if we head back out here, can we scrap some of these things? Nice big bunch of steel. Get rid of that dome. We're not finding any fiberglass, which is something we do need. If anybody knows what fiberglass is contains fiberglass, let me know. So another quick look at this. So we do have some fiberglass there. We've got enough to make 2 bleed out syringes. Oh no, do we have enough for... Yes, we've got enough for 2. Brilliant. Let's take a little journey on down to... Right, so it's further than I thought. We want to head down here. Let's do a little... save. Where is it? Save item. So I don't think we've got autosave turned on. We want to avoid that area over there because there's some blood bugs, which will not be very nice for us. We want to head down this way. Okay, so what's this? Yeah, we don't need these. So we need sleep, don't we? We really need some Blamco mac and cheese as well. Like an industrial amount of it. Could probably do with finding somewhere friendly to sleep as well. This is quite terrifying doing this without any armor or any weapons. Ah. Oh, no! I didn't realise we were so fragile. He just pistol whipped us. Right, so we've got to avoid that guy. Could really do with a good weapon. Let's avoid those bugs. Can we... Is there anywhere to sleep here, actually? There we go. We've got a bobby pin. Let's go. We've got a bunch of them. Alright, let's sleep for an hour. Alright, so we're still tired from a lack of sleep, okay. Alright, let's do a 20... Oh, no, that's going to turn our hunger up, isn't it? I just don't want to be patrolling in the night. Okay. We will... We've not got any water, have we? No. So we could do with some water. Sugar bombs, that's not really something we'd eat. Pork and beans, maybe. Yeah, beans. I'd say beans counts. It's not cheese, but beans. That's a very Wallace meal. Why is it even giving us this tutorial? Pork and beans. There we go. Now we've just got to traverse this dangerous landscape. What you got over here? It's quite nice being so restricted, because it sort of forces you in this game to explore, to find lots of little things that you might need. Like we could probably do with some of that hub flower stuff. There's some gunfire. That's where we need to get to eventually. Over we go. Now we've got to be on the lookout for any enemies. We don't want to be pistol whipped to death again instantly. Like we were earlier. By a very rude sod. Or, you know, bitten to death by bugs out here. We really do need a weapon. Ooh. Some duct tape. What have we got in here? Beer bottle, beer bottle, beer bottle. Yeah, everything but water. It all goes to a good cause. Helping us survive. I know we're getting the syringe rifle, but I suddenly thought we then need a weapon that's actually going to deal with robots, and a syringe's ammo is very limited, so we do need a weapon that's like a bit more disposable. Maybe we will allow ourselves to craft a pipe rifle. Oh shit, shit, shit. Bugger.
Had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving
giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square.
Do we intervene?
Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Vault Boy. This doesn't involve you.
Lower your gun.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead. You crossed the wrong.
Oh no. You'll have to do the fighting here.
Mom, what just happened?
Okay. I didn't realise we took damage so easily on this. I thought I'd turn that down. I didn't want to do like a hard survival run. Oh. Let's chuck a couple of stim packs in. Just got shot completely. Right, I'm gonna have to turn this difficulty down. I was trying to tweak around with the settings on, so I wanted survival mode on, but I didn't want it to be so tough. I just wanted the food and drink, and probably the sleeping aspect of it, because Wallace likes a good sleep, but it seems like we're taking so much damage. Where is it? There we go. Survival options. Combat options. So the incoming damage multiplier. It seems to be like. It seems to be every bullet we take is like just knocking us out entirely. Do we? What, half it? So that's vanilla for survival mode. It doesn't work well when you run around with no weapon. And the outgoing damage is, yeah, just stuck on vanilla. So what were some of these? Adrenaline on, limb auto healing on. I don't know what that is. Oh, I didn't want to do a full survival run, so I'm tempted to turn a lot of this off. But it seems like we're getting taken out quite easily. Why are we walking so slow? Oh, I had caps locks on. Which way was it we went again? I would like to take those guys out. We could get a weapon from them there. I can never remember what VATS key is on this. Is it V? We'll zoom on back down here. Avoid that blood bug wherever it was. Oh, did we pick up those bobby pins in there? Before or after we slept? No, we did. We've got 7. Right, so I'm going to allow us to have a pipe weapon. What's going on here?
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
Let's see what you've got.
I have a little
I would not talk to this man. Right, we could do with having a weapon. What can we afford? Nothing. Alright, what can we sell? We can sell that, because we're not... Oh, we do have a pipe pistol. Where did we get that from? Did we pick it up from somebody? I didn't even realize we had one. Are there any other weapons we can actually use? Has this got a bit more damage? Pipe pistol, value 7. So that's 13 damage. That's 13 damage. That's 34. We've not got any ammo. No, we do have for that 38. Is there any armor we can buy? There is. How much is this costing? 22. Let's buy a little bit. Right, do you have anything we need here? Well, we need some water. Gromit needs some more canned dog food. Is there any food that we could... Blamco mac and cheese we need. Is there any of that? No. There isn't. Dirty water. There we go. We need some of that. We could do the purified water, but that costs a lot. Alright, so we need to sell some stuff here. Sell a drifter outfit, that hard hat. There we go. Let's give Wallace a bit of armor. And we do have a weapon. We've got a crappy pipe pistol. Don't really want to use it, but it's better than nothing. Let's drop a cheeky save. Should we try not to threaten these people this time?
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know
Whoa,
what that junk has
easy
done
there.
to my
Hello.
boy?
Boy, this doesn't involve you.
Offer help.
Looks like you got some trouble. I can help.
Help? What are you, some kind of hired gun? Or maybe you can talk some sense into Trudy over there.
Yes, we're looking for... Oh, why would anybody trust him?
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this
We're
out.
looking for the peaceful option.
If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
I mean, we're looking for the peaceful option because Wallace is a very nice, friendly, peaceful man. But also, we cannot fight.
Excuse me.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
Why not?
Why? What's this all about?
Oh, that chem pusher didn't tell you? He got my boy hooked on Jet. Sold him a ton of junk on credit. And now he expects me to pay him off. That bastard ain't getting a single damn cap from me.
Should we end peacefully?
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this'll be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
A nice,
All right.
nice Wallace.
I'll pay. But that bastard ain't gonna sell one more drop of Jet to my boy.
Pay the drug dealers.
You'll get your damn money, but I better not catch you selling chems to my boy again.
Fine by me, Trudy. Your
I'm
son's
the
broke as
muscle.
shit anyhow.
All
Just
right.
don't
piss me
Crisis
off,
is
all
over.
right?
If you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Do
We
you want to
get
give me
paid and
anything?
I don't even gotta shoot nobody. Good job. Here. Now how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
Ooh. I don't know why he paid us, but sure. And we leveled up. We did
I
well
got
out of
stuff
that.
that'll blow your mind.
Right, what's he got? Anything we need? Anything we... Not really. We could always do some more water. Oh, it's expensive, isn't it? But we've got to make some tea. That's all we really had. Alright.
Hey,
Can we
We're
get
open
anything
for
from you?
business again. A little lighter in the pocket thanks to you. How about you buy something and make it up to us?
Sure.
see what you got.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Alright, has she got anything we need? Yes, fiberglass. I don't think we need any of that. Fiberglass and oil, basically, we need. No, we don't need any of that. We've got enough bobby pins now. I feel like fiberglass is going to be, well, probably, and oil, going to be the things that really hold us up on building this syringer. Bit of oil. Oh, that's expensive. Ooh. What else have we got in here? I wish it would tag the item, saying this has something you have in it, rather than just the material. And also, it's not showing all the material now. We seemingly have all that we need. Can we get a shipment of fiberglass or oil? No. Oil. No Blamco mac and cheese? No. That was fiberglass. There we go. So phones have fiberglass in. Right. I think we don't take the... What was it we got that cost so much? Was it that? It was, wasn't it? Wonder why. Probably the gold. No, we don't want the whiskey. We want to accept. We also want to sleep. Can we sleep on your floor?
Never take a hit of Jet again, I swear.
Right. Can we turn on... I'm not about this lack of saving. Let's see if we can turn on autosave. It's not that. It's at the bottom, isn't it? Save options. Level up save options. Yes, save every time we level up. Timed save options. Set interval. Yeah, every 10 minutes. That's all right. And let's level up. Right, what do we want to go down now? So we've got... It needs to be another much higher level for more in that. So let's go down gun nut. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would. We could do with going to one of those cooking stations to... Right, we've got fast travel turned on. Let's head back to Red Rocket. So we can sleep there to a degree. So we're not travelling at night. And we can make ourselves a nice cup of tea. Let's craft. So we need more purified water. Oh. So that cup of tea cures all addictions and puts our HP up. Really? So I wonder in a future episode whether it's worth us automating the production of things like dirty water. Dirty water to clean water. Was there a bed in here or did we get rid of it? I think we might have got rid of the bed. Let's just chuck one down there. Sleep for a few hours. Is he thirsty? Yes, and hungry. Well, we're breaking our rule a bit on the food because I didn't realise how... Well, I guess you're going to have to eat the dog food, mate. Where's a cup of tea? Alright, cup of tea apparently doesn't actually count as water. I don't think. Let's toggle that down a bit. Needs display options. Oh no, we're fully satiated. Okay, well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. So it's 5 AM. Let's zoom on back down to the diner. I hate those things. I hate these guys. Got that nose, that needle nose. It's primed for sucking your blood. What have you found, boy? Where have you gone? What have you found? Ooh! Thank you. You really, like, when you're playing on a survival mode, or a degree of that, where you're more limited in what you can have and use, you're really grateful for dog meat. That car looks far too pristine for a post-nuclear war car. Those guys sure are hanging out, considering they're not allowed to sell drugs around here anymore. Oh, what's that? Is that a... Oh, it's a glitched out rad stag, or whatever they're called. Ah, so that's how we get more dirty water. Oh, you bastard. So how much dirty water do we have just from that? We have 6. So that's 2 purified water. And 2 cups of tea we can make with that. That's probably... That's my favourite home base location in the game. The drive-in theatre. I can't remember who populates it. Is it raiders? Oh, no. Thank you, thank you, Gromit. Oh, I think we need to level up Gromit a lot in this. Oh no, so that's 1 cup of tea. 2 purified waters for 1 cup of tea. What have we got in it? We've got some vodka. Mash, kind of? I'd say mash kind of counts. A Braxo cleaner, we can't eat that, but... right, so we want to head south. I feel like there are a lot of feral ghouls around here somewhere. Let's have our cup of tea. I tell you, those cups of tea are harder to come by than a stim pack in this game now. Whereabouts are we? So we're still a way off. Can't open that. Let's not go up there, dog meat. I mean, Gromit. Definitely have to be a lot more cautious. When playing on a variation of survival mode. And it's definitely a lot different from me playing this, considering I usually just play on with God mode turned on just to run around and gather footage for videos. Good job, Gromit. Cracking job. Seriously, we are just letting Gromit do all the work. Next time we level up, I think we're going to go down the route of sort of boosting Gromit. Because I think there's some perks you can pick up where it really helps level up dog meat. I'll tell you what, we might even, for the next stream, we might even download a little armor pack for Gromit. Let's drink. That, just so we can... oh. Shouldn't drinking those give you an empty bottle to fill up? It should. That's nice. There's a car glitching. Or is it... no, it's just a car glitching. think somewhere around here there's a super mutant behemoth, or somewhere in an area that looks like this. I thought it might have been him knocking about. He doesn't look like the hero the wasteland needs, does he? Right, so we could do with crossing this bridge. The question is there going to be a threat that triggers around this bridge? When's the last save? All the way back there. Save item. Let's move on over here. We need to cross the river. We don't really want to go in any buildings just yet. Oh, it's a bird. Beantown Brewery. That would be a good place to get some bottles to bottle up some water. And we are gonna head down here. Now it's auto-saving. How far away are we? So we're across. Oh, we're not far now. We're close to completing one of the goals of this stream. I thought it would be a lot quicker to get down here, get this, and get back to Concord. We've been streaming for almost an hour. There's some plants and stuff that we need to pick up, actually, for some of the teas and some of the syringes we need to make. It's been the first time in a long time playing Fallout that it feels like I am actually the sole survivor, lone wanderer, just wandering through with a dog. The dog's doing all the work. Right, so it is down here. There's some traders there. I wonder whether it's worth seeing what junk they have. Or are there not traders here right now? Here we are.
Hi.
Please, I'm so thirsty. Could you spare any water?
Wish I could help.
I've turned it all into
If
tea.
you do find some, don't forget about me.
Right, so there's no traders here right now. I'm afraid I've turned all my water into tea, so you can't have it. Nope, we don't want to go up here. Let's do a little bit of sprinting. Oh, here's some water. Why don't you just drink that? So I'm guessing on survival mode. Oh, keyboard's lagging a bit. Your tiredness affects your AP down in the bottom right. And then the radiation affects your HP like it usually does. Because we've got plenty of food here. I'd say Wallace would eat a carrot. If anybody's seen that old was it the meme? The carrots, dirtier the better. It definitely eats carrots there. Oh, apologies. Nothing in there. Cooking stove, so we can craft some stuff on there. What can we craft? That's the same. We've not got any water to use. Right, here we go. We're in.
Sweet.
And then this. I was worried about where it had gone. Right, so we've got our syringer rifle now. And we can make one more syringe. Oh no, we can make more. What does this one do? Endangerol syringe reduces target damage resistance by 25% for 2 minutes. Sure. I mean, bleed out's the main one we want because, well, it does damage. Let's take that. Some more bobby pins. There were bobby pins there all along anyway. Let's take some fresh veg. Corn. Right, well, we've done that. We've got our syringer rifle. What one do we want to add into it? Berserk syringe. That would be good to fire into some raiders. So I think we'll go to Concord now. Via Red Rocket. Maybe we're just taking so much damage because we didn't spec into endurance and stuff like that. We spec so much into intelligence. Parched from lack of water. Now, does Nuka-Cola help? I'm guessing it probably doesn't. So we need oil. I don't think there's anything here that's going to give us oil, unless... Go on, tab. No. You'd think the coolant pumps might give you some oil. It's all just metal from the cars, isn't it? Brilliant. Right. You think you get a bit of oil here? Let's do a little bit of hotkeying quick. Does that do it? No. So 0 is that? Okay. Alright, probably want to swap to the pipe pistol because we want to save our syringer for the bad guys. My keyboard is lagging out a bit. Wasting our precious ammo. Actually, I think you can. There's one of these bugs you can use to make syringer ammo. Right, this could go absolutely awfully, but I think this stream is coming to a... bring this to an end in a minute. So let's see how our syringer goes. Everything we've worked towards for this stream, and then I think next stream we'll pick back up where we left off. We'll finish off saving the Minutemen, and we'll start building Wallace's little home amongst the wastes. I think we'll probably start to automate some of the stuff that we need, like water and tea, and trying to find some Blamco mac and cheese because we need some cheese. And we'll also start to try and automate some of the items we need for, so we can try and turn some junk into the stuff we need for more syringes. See if that's possible. Right, so we've saved. Where's the fight? The fighting's going on around here, isn't it? Right. I don't actually remember what the key is for VATS. And I'm not willing to just run in there. Where is it? Where are you? Q! Q! What V would be the better? Oh, well, Gromit did it for us.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door.
That was fairly easy.
Help us, please.
Alright, I'll come in. Give me a minute. Just stealing all of this stuff. It might be useful. We can wear their... There we go, there's a pipe weapon. We can wear their armour. We need it, desperately. What have we got in here? Did we only put the one bleed out syringe in? There we go. Right, let's see how this weapon does. Oh no! A dead Minuteman! I did spec out the uniform. Oh, is it worth... Would we class a laser rifle, a laser musket, as a homemade weapon? It doesn't feel right for Wallace. I do really like it as a gun, though. Oh, hello. So So that's just draining his health. So it takes about half the health. So that will probably finish that guy off. Yes. So it's 2 syringes of the bleed out. Oh. Back to England with... Sorry, Gromit, we've got to leave. Cheerio. I mean, I'd happily have the tea back. Where is it? At least these guys are distracted. Let's get this whilst we're at it. Or not. Or we'll just, you know, bug out. That's cool. It just works. Alright. We'll have to load this up because the game decided to break. Right. Left or right arm. Alright, let's put the pipe auto pistol. I think I prefer the regular. A bit more protection. In we go. Let's test something with this rifle. Let's take that out. Let's put the in danger roll in. So that makes that guy more resistant. Less damage resistant, sorry. And I wonder, is that going to take down his health a lot more? No, it's not going down any faster, is it? No, okay. Let's hit him with that. I just want the tea. Give me the tea. I'll happily leave. Alright, can we use this now? There we go. Homes. Lightness equals 2. So light, no. No.
I'm through.
There we go. Unlock the gate, please. What have we got in here? Let's head on up. We are going to have to swap out weapons in a moment. So we're running out of syringe ammo. Yeah, we've not got anything for it. They're not just wondering what this little thing is stabbing them in the back. we do have another makeshift weapon, don't we? Another invented weapon. We have... Or did we not pick it up? I thought we had a makeshift bomb. It would appear not. Need every coffee cup we can get for our cups of tea. I forgot we leveled up. Right, what do we want to spec into? We wanted to go down the... Attack dog. Your faithful canine companion can hold an enemy, giving you a greater chance to hit them in bats. Except... So what's the next rank in this? When your dog holds an enemy, there's a chance he'll cripple a limb he's biting. When your dog holds an enemy, there's a chance he'll cause them to bleed. When adventuring with your dog, you take 10% less damage. I mean, Wallace talks to animals as well. Well, he talks to animals. He's friendly with all sorts. Penguins, chickens, sheep. So it'd be good to go down the animal friend route. And that would help us as well. You guys just, fight on for the time being. We're just looting. I do like the pipe weapons on this, but I think if we're going to continue to use them, we're going to have to tinker with them so that they're actually our own invention.
Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Still in there? Andy. Fucking hide from me? You're dead.
Get him, Gromit. Rip his throat out, Gromit. Thanks.
In there, and we're gonna skin every last one of you. This shouldn't take long. No.
Oh, his head just fell off. Alright, oh yes, that's. There you go. Kill him with a smile, Wallace. Kill him with a smile. Alright, I'm just grabbing stuff. Alright. Oh, we've got a pipe revolver rifle. It seems a bit more contraption-y. Robco fun.
And I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen. Maybe?
Minutemen?
Nope. So now I'm traveling backward in time?
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Go on. I'm turning the Minutemen into my neighborhood watch.
There were 20 of us.
I've come here to take down the Institute. They've been stealing my inventions.
First it was the ghouls in Lexington,
And that's not very
now this
cracking. Sounds rough.
Sounds rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares.
One good idea can make all the difference.
He's very cheery, our Wallace.
Tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie.
Yes, they've left us
I like it.
a suit of...
Yeah,
He's just so creepy looking.
protection with an added bonus. Get the
A suit of power armor?
the minigun
Cracking.
right off the vertibird. Do
Minigun. Now we're talking.
Minigun. Are we allowed to use a minigun?
Only
now,
there's one
Wallace?
hitch. It can be powered up again.
I'll help if...
What you'll need is an old pre...
But we can't get to the... Look, I fixed them.
Sure.
Already have it.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once...
Right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go grab it.
Something coming. And it's angry.
Where was this? Out here. There's the crashed vertebrate. Vertibird. Right, let's... I think we're... This will be the final thing we do. We wanted to, in this stream, free up our neighbourhood watch, otherwise known as the Minutemen, so that we're ready to begin taking on the Institute, getting our inventions back. If it wants to load, that is. Next stream, which we'll probably do one next week. Won't be for Jingle Jam, but we'll continue streaming this. It's quite a nice idea. Only playing through Fallout, eating certain types of food, drinking tea, and using invented weapons. For lore purposes here, this is a suit of... This is a suit of the wrong trousers, which we invented ourselves. For that purpose, we are going to remove the helmet, the arm. No, we want that leg, the arm, and the torso. Nope, put that back. Because this is the wrong trousers. We found the wrong trousers. There we go. Another little rule we have: we're only allowed to wear power armor that has the legs on. Are you sure about that? Thanks for the subscription. I never know on these streams on YouTube whether that person is actually watching. So let me know if you are. Right, we won't jump down there and kill the Deathclaw now. We'll save that for the next episode. And we'll head on up to Sanctuary Hills in the next episode and start trying to go about gathering a lot of the resources we need a lot more. The water for our tea. Seeing if we can get some more Blamco mac and cheese. See if we can get the stuff for our syringe rifle. And we'll eventually go off and try and get the junk jet and the railway rifle. These weapons which are a bit more invented. And we'll start taking on the Institute. That'll probably be next week. Of course, it's Sunday, so we won't be joining you again this evening. But yeah, we'll put out a schedule. Elsewhere on the YouTube channel, we've got a video coming out on how to become a big daddy from BioShock. It's a new style of video we're doing, done as a training manual. Us here at Lord Wars, we've been hired by Rapture to go out and make a training manual for any people that are gleefully becoming a big daddy. We've got other videos on the channel like how to become a space marine and stuff like that, and the process of becoming a ghoul in Fallout. But we're doing them a bit more themed. It's going to be an actual training manual. It should be a fun video, so keep an eye out for that. That should be, I want to say Monday, but it'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. And again, if you've enjoyed the stream or any of the other streams we've done recently or any of our content, please consider donating to our Jingle Jam fundraiser. The final day to get your donations in and collect your games collection of 15 PC games redeemable on Steam is today. Donations need to be in by the end of today. There might be a specific cut-off, so sooner the better. We're fundraising for Wallace and Gromit's Grand Appeal, hence, this stream. They are the official charity of the Bristol Children's Hospital, helping support poorly children and their families in the south-west of England. Funds go towards cutting-edge research, therapy, and support for children and their families when they need it the most. Currently, a lot of the funds are going towards building the Jingle Jam building, a patient hotel where, so when a child is poorly and needs a lot of support, and they need to go and live in the hospital for a while, the Jingle Jam building is a patient hotel where the families can go and stay with their children when they're receiving the support that they need. So when they have to uproot their lives and move, they've actually got somewhere they can go, they can stay, they've got an ensuite, they can be with their child when they need to, and it really helps. We've done £350 for the Jingle Jam this year. That's the most we've ever done, so I'm really grateful for all the donations. It's £50 more than we had as our initial goal, so it's been great. Some of the games in the collection include Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters, nice little Warhammer game, Train Sim World 6. There's a whole bunch of games on there. There's Tactical Breach Wizards, some really fun ones. Go check them out and donate if you can. It's donations of £35, around $45, to get your games collection, which you can redeem and just play over the Christmas period. It's a nice little cozy gift to yourself and a gift to someone else with your charitable donation. If you've got any of the games already, give them to your friends. Thanks for watching. I'll play a short video now about it. But yes, if I don't catch any of you before Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully see you next week. Review again, the Jingle Jam. This year, we here at Law Tours will be supporting Wallace and Gromit's Grand Appeal, the official charity of the Bristol Children's Hospital. If you haven't taken part before, here's what you need to know. Every December from the 1st to the 14th, creators come together to raise an enormous amount of money for a bunch of amazing charities. And one of the best ways you can take part is by donating £35 to get the Jingle Jam Games Collection, a huge bundle of PC game keys that can be redeemed on Steam, and are worth far more in monetary value than the donation itself. And the best bit, that £35 goes straight to charity. The games are kind of a thank you for donating to a good cause. This year the charity I'm supporting is Wallace and Gromit's Grand Appeal, and it's taken on a whole new meaning for me personally as somebody who has recently become a father. They help over 140,000 young patients at Bristol Children's Hospital every year, funding everything from state-of-the-art equipment to therapy, arts, music programs, and support for families who may have to uproot their lives for treatment. And they're also working towards building the brand new Jingle Jam building, a unique centre that will bring specialist therapy and family accommodation under one roof. So here's what we're doing on the channel. Throughout the Jingle Jam, I'll be streaming to help raise as much as we can. We'll have some fun challenge streams and be showcasing some of the games in the Jingle Jam collection. If you donate £35, you get the entire games collection. If you donate more, amazing. If you just tune in and hang out, that helps too. The schedule for the streams will be posted soon, and I'd really love for you to join us, donate if you can, and help us make a real difference this year.